Hey everybody, those of you watching on YouTube, I'm getting us set up so you got to use it. I got to get Instagram and Facebook together. Y'all know the routine. We've been doing this forever. Nope. Y'all get to see all up under my chin. All up under my chin. I'm dreaming. This used to be a jam, y'all. All right, now one more thing. We got to mellow it for Spiritual Tools Tuesday. Hey! Hey, daughter, how you doing? I am setting up on Facebook. I'll be with you in a moment. Just enjoy the music while I'm doing this part. We're a manifestation today. I'm going to give y'all some tips. Visual manifestation. I don't know. You got tarot cards? I can't remember. I guess you don't want to tell your business to everybody. But just in case. Oh, shit. That ain't what I meant to do. Pause. Damn it. I got to start all over. Anybody else here? I need to tools that don't help you get that house. Manifestation. Now this time I'm gonna share it instead of going straight live like I tried to do. There we go. Now let me start screen share. Oh yeah, this housing market is crazy, but you can have what you need. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, intuitive African dance, how you doing? Welcome. I'm getting us together. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Spiritual Tools Tuesday, and I'm here. I got us all together. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have YouTube. So if you are watching this or you missed it or whatever it is, you can't stay, you can always go back to YouTube and catch it. We're going to be doing some practical stuff today. We're going to be talking about manifestation and different ways to visualize and do visualization. I kind of want to move y'all. Hey, hey. Hey. I'm just waving at folks. That when I be waving at y'all on Instagram, then the people on Facebook and YouTube be getting all the underarm footage. Hey, Monica. It has been raining cats and proverbial dogs all day today. Trees was sideways. I was like, did they tell us or forget to tell us it's a hurricane coming? I was totally confused, but we made it. Well, so it is still raining. So, why? I am a spiritual worker, a tarot reader, and a counselor of sorts, among many other hats that I wear. Today, we are going to talk about visualization and manifestation, and I'm going to give you some nifty tools to use, one of them being tarot cards. We're going to talk about using our pendulums. I brought one of mine. Ain't this cute? It's the cutest little pendulum ever. Hey, Donna. Y'all, look at this. This is just adorable. It's just adorable. Hey, I can't say your Instagram name. Hey, Bahati. This is one of my pendulums. I have several. Now with pendulums, this is a pendulum. It's a chain with a crystal at the end. Sometimes they reinforce it with another crystal at the tip, like that one. I think that's selenite. Um, so this is one of those that I use when I need clarity, and it has like corresponding stones for the chakras and things. Um, yes. So I guess Sunday, I can't even remember what we talked about Sunday for our Sunday check-in. I guess I ain't gonna connect what we talked about Sunday because I can't even remember. It was such a long time. But today I was thinking, about how I use my tarot cards. I use tarot cards for different things. Y'all know I'm the tarot extraordinaire. So I be reading all the time, but I also use my tarot cards to help me to bring things into fruition. So if I'm working on something within myself, I use my tarot cards. If I'm trying to do something and manifest things, I use my tarot cards. So before we talk about that, we should talk about symbolism, because that's really what magic is all about. It's about symbols and how you use symbols. And the more abstract you can think about symbols, more you can use them to manifest what it is you need in life. Pause before I get started on what we talking about for Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I just want to remind you all that May the 15th is coming. It's right around the corner. So if you are trying to take Spiritual Tools Part 2, please let me know. I think I'm probably going to have to do another Spiritual Tools Part 1 because people are asking for the class. And you can't take Tools Part 2 until you take Part 1. Part 1 is the fundamentals of spiritual self-care. So some of this stuff that I'm going to talk about today, we cover in Spiritual Tools Part 1 so that you can, really feel secure in different ways of protection, different ways of clearing your mind, different ways of interacting with your spiritual self. That's what spiritual self-care is all about. Knowing how to cleanse. Oh, okay, y'all here today. All right. Know how to cleanse, know how to hear that inner voice, your inner guidance, and also connect with your spirit guides and your ancestors, because that's also very important. So Spiritual Tools Part 2 is happening in May. It is $350. You still can get in a payment plan if you so desire, or you pay it straight out if you bought it like that. All right, enough of the advertisement. So, symbolism and manifestation. So, when we talk about manifestation, we talk about magic and all these things. People take it to the very basic understanding of magic, and it's like, well, if it works so well, why you ain't rich? Why you not a millionaire? Why you can't fly? Why your parents died? Why why you get divorced? So magic is not like that. It doesn't happen like that. There are multiple layers. Want it bad enough, so that's why you get it. No, it's not that. It's not as simple as you're a bad person and that's why God doesn't hear you. It's not as simple as that. The world is complicated, and spiritually, as we elevate and as we grow, we learn to interact within those complications. It's not so black and white as I prayed for this and God gave it to me, and I didn't want that, and so God took it away. Yeah, sometimes it works that way, but it ain't always that easy. And more so, it's about an exchange of energy, right? It's about an increase of energy or a decrease in energy when you're trying to take something away. So we're talking about moving energy. And one way that we, as human beings, move energy is through visualization. It's through prayer. Prayer is like a connection to an energy of something that has not happened yet. What? I don't even know where that came from. That just came up and came on up. But that is exactly what prayer is. It is a connection to the energy of something that has not happened yet. What? Who knew you could do that? We can do that. Is y'all here? Because y'all quiet. I'm looking like, is the connection, bro? Instagram, y'all there? YouTube, y'all there? Facebook, is anybody here? Is it just me? Somebody say something. Shit. All right, well, why y'all saying something? I'll keep going. So there's so many different things to touch on when we talk about symbolism and visualization. So, you know, it's hard sometimes. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Because I was like, they don't all left. I'm all by myself. Y'all know I was saying. I better tell me you're here, because I will sing, and it'll be bad for everybody. I'm saying. So periodically throw in a word, or it's gonna be singing. Anyway, so visualization is not easy for a lot of people. And that's why meditation is sometimes challenging. They make it look so easy on TV and on the internets and things. And they like, you just close your eyes and you go into your happy space. And it doesn't always happen like that. It's not easy to get into your happy space. And what they don't say is, like, if you're stressed, if you're worried, if you have a lot of things going on at the same time, if the energy in the room that you're in is chaotic, if you haven't cleansed the room, all of these things can make it more difficult for you to connect to that energy that you're trying to tap into. So the reason I said, well, let me do this spiritual tools on symbolisms and different techniques to use, because sometimes it helps to be able to have like to lean on. Thank you, Bahati. You said we here and listening. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Kara, how you doing, honey? Hey, Donna, you made it. You better be dancing, Donna. Anyway, so I saw you, Candace. I saw you, yo. Thank you. Oh, this lipstick is popping. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyway, I'm back. So, visualization. It helps when you involve all of your senses, when you're trying to, hey, GT 2.1, when you're trying to visualize. It helps you to like light your incense, because the smell of the incense is going to help to break down some of those barriers. It's going to help you to relax and focus in. And then sometimes music is good and sometimes music is distracting. And that's why I always push that you really be in tune with what your body and what your spirit is telling you, and not just some directions that somebody gave you, because it doesn't always work every time for every person the same way. You have to work with your spirit while you're doing these activities. You got to listen to, oh no, the music is, because sometimes music will take me to a place that is not conducive to what I'm trying to do. Like sometimes it makes anxious, like, oh, this is too loud. Like it's too many instruments in this, or okay, Donna, I see you. Or sometimes it's too soft. And then now I'm going to sleep. So sometimes the music is too much and I can't focus because I'm listening to the music. So, I have to ebb and flow with what my energy tells me to do. And while y'all listening, type in some stuff that you have experienced with your meditation so I can address. So like if you have some issues or something happens to you, you're meditating, you're like, how do I get through this? Pop it up in there so I can add that to my repertoire of things we're gonna talk about today. Being comfortable. I remember when I first it's so funny. When I first started meditating, I try to do the little, how you got to do your legs like this, like they do on TV, and you cross them up. And I would be so busy in the meditation, like, my damn legs hurt. Wait, oh, okay, all right. Okay, let me try it again. Where do I put my hands? Do I put my hands on my leg? Oh, they said don't put your hand on the leg because that's going to stop the energy. Okay, maybe I should put my hands like this. Okay, no, I can't. This is not comfortable at all. Well, okay, maybe if I put my hands like that. No, I don't like that. Man, listen. None of that worked for me. So I decided I'm going to let y'all little directions go, and I'll roll with what my body is telling me to do. So sometimes I lay down and do the meditation. And contrary to popular belief, if you lay down and you go to sleep, it's okay, because that means that you needed that rest. We're gonna talk about finding the time, Bahati. Look at me, I'm all in my breast areola over here scratching. We're gonna talk about finding time. Don't be forgetting I'm actually on the TV. Anyway, so finding a comfortable position that works for you. You know, we want to look like the people on TV, but that doesn't always help. That doesn't always get us to where we need to be. Sometimes I just sit on the couch with my feet on the floor and, close my eyes. I used to try to look at like soothing pictures and stuff. I can't meditate with my eyes open. How the hell people do that? I don't know. So I have to close my eyes, right? And that's when I found out that like breathing, spiritual breathing helps me to center. So, but visualization within that meditation sometimes is a tool that works with people. And that's like visualizing a scene, seeing yourself at the beach, seeing whatever it is that you're trying to work on. I remember I did an exercise. I think I was trying to manifest love in my life, and I visualized me with a partner. Now, the partner was like here, so I couldn't see his face. But then, I was talking about the energy and the feeling. I focused on what does it feel like being with this person? How are people looking at us? What kind of relationship? What does his conversation sound like to me? And that was just like a very powerful experience for me. So I started using that in other aspects of my manifestation. And that's where the vision boards came in, because with vision boards, I'm able to set my goals like we do for manifestation month. I'm able to set my goals and then create images around the goals that I want to manifest. So after years of, vision boards, or wish boards, as my mama taught me, wish boards, I realized the power of images. Now, I do tarot reading all the time, and these cards have lots and lots of imagery on them, right? There's a lot in this card. There's grass, there's the wands, there's the leaves on the wands, there's the colors that the people have on. All of this has a spiritual and energy vibration. So tarot cards are very, very, very powerful tool that you can use for manifesting. Now, I said what I was going to do is I'm going to pull random cards and then use that card to tell you what you can manifest. I was like, because at first I was going to cheat and pick out the cards I wanted to use. But then I was like, anybody could do that. Just pull a card and see what happened. I'm like, damn, why y'all got to test me? I'm just saying. Anyway, so before we do that, I want to talk about the symbolism. So symbolism comes in many different ways. It's colors, the symbolisms of colors, and the vibrations that they manifest. So this pendulum here is blue and purple and white. Blue, y'all don't get a good picture on Instagram. Blue and purple and white. I'm sorry, Instagram. I'm so sorry, y'all. I think my camera might be jacked up. Oh well. What'd I just do? Okay. I just did something. Anyway, and it has these colors on it as well. Now I said they were chakra, but they may not be. They might just be different colors. So I've come to learn through prayer. All my prayers, things are revealed and they've come true. Prayer is important. And this is really like manifestation, meditation. All of these are different ways to pray. We've been taught that there's only one way to pray, but really prayer is about, thank you, GT 2.1. I'm glad y'all can see, because I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, we've been taught that there's one way to pray, and that it is a pre-written something that somebody gives to you from the Bible, at church, in class, but the more in tune you get with spirit, the more you can speak your prayers. It's a conversation that you're having with God, a conversation with God. And so the more detail you add to that conversation, the more power. So it's one thing to just light an incense, because that smell is going to help you to focus your energy, especially if you're trying to calm down, you're trying to, focus your attention. This is good for people who are have to, work on something for a long period of time, like writers and creatives, which we're going to be talking about this Sunday. Sunday check-in is for creatives. It's a check-in for creatives. Anyway, incense helps you to focus your attention and your intentions. Then, so you got your sense. It also brings your prayer. I was told years ago that when you light an incense, that smoke that goes up is symbolic of your prayers going up to heaven, God, spirit, whatever. It's carrying your prayers to the other realm to help to manifest that. So incense are very powerful. But then if you add the other layer of choose specific incense that vibrate in a specific space. So, if you're if you're working on love, be it self-love or attracting a partner who is nurturing to you, who is going to add to your life and not subtract for your life, you're going to use things like cinnamon. You're going to use things like rose. Anise is another one. And there's these orange is another one. So, you pick these incense that's going to vibrate what you need. So the other thing, like if your tools have different colors. So like I have a selenite pendulum that I use when I'm dealing with things that I need to clear my mind about, or I need to think in a higher way, because selenite deals with your mental capacity and your connection with your mind and spirit. So my pendulum on those times is selenite. This is like a lighthearted kind of pendulum. I'm like, I need peace, happiness in my life. Let me use this one. So, you add the colors to your manifestations, to your prayers. I wanted to talk to you all about symbolism, because we're gonna roll on into how to use these things to help manifest. But I had a symbol. My spirit guide was like, pick this up, pick that up, take that over here, tell them about this. So this is one of the things that my spirit guides wanted me to tell you about. You can use toys as manifestation tools. They're inexpensive. You can get them from the dollar store. And again, I'm saying, however you can come out of that box and connect the symbolism to what it is you're trying to manifest, that gives you more options and more power. So I was looking for something for protection against my enemies. And I said, I'm going to use a kaleidoscope. Enemies trying to figure out what I'm doing. Just like that. So you use the thing that you have. And the outside is very glittery and fancy and things, because that's how I want my life to be. But red represents protection. So it's all covered up in here. It's protection of my goodness and my blessings. And when my enemies look at me, they confused because they can't figure out what they're looking at. So use symbolism to express what it is you're trying to bring into the world. If it's protection, if it's love, if it's money, if it's peace of mind, if it's elevation, whatever it is, use these visual tools to help your mind and your spirit to kind of verbalize it. The more energy, boy, I'm gonna smack you in your head. He said Smith & Wesson always works well. This is true. So, so you want to get things that are going to symbolize what it is you're trying to bring into the world. So, I love tea light candles. Tea light candles is the quickest, easiest way to get some prayers up into the universe. And so I use the tea light candles, and I'm going to teach y'all how to use your tea light candles and your cards to manifest. Now, I said I'm just going to pull random cards, and then we're going to talk about what can you manifest with this card. But before I do that, I need to do the card of the day. I forgot. Okay, let's do the card of the day. We did the card of the week, and it was about letting go of things and not holding on to things too tight. to because if you hold, I think it was the Four of Pentacles reversed. Excuse me, hold on to things too tight, so that too tight in a way that it is detrimental to your progress. There it is. That's what. Oh, that's what we talked about. Talking to the people that you love, because life is short and you don't want to be on this side and they go on the other side, and y'all done had an argument 20 years ago and never made up. All right. So let's see what we got. Ooh, I like this one. So we have the Eight of Swords reversed. Now, usually, we say, oh, reverse, that's a bad sign. But this is a card that we want to be reversed, because upright, it's bondage, right? It means you're stuck. You're stuck in a space. You can't move. You feel, overpowered, overwhelmed. You feel like people are against you. You feel like your opportunities are dried up. But the secret about the Eight of Swords is that the reason things are not moving is your own perspective. The Eight of Swords specifically is about agency and your own power. It's your ability to move out of a bad situation, right? And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about different ways to get out of a bad situation using your spiritual tools, using your visualizations, using symbolism. So when the Eight of Swords comes reversed, it says, boom, you got it. You figured it out. You know that all I got to do is move to the left and move to the right, and I'm free of this. You figured out a plan. You figured out a way. You've gotten your inspiration back. You've gotten your confidence back. And you understand that nobody is holding you down, that it is you holding yourself down. And then you start doing, because remember, you don't move until you do some action. Yes, I have on beads. These are my Elekes. Blessed Elekes and priest devotion. I have my Elekes on. I never have them on because I had to make some new ones or get some new ones made. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Okay, YouTubers, y'all out the game. And that might mean that Facebookers are out the game too. I hope not. Oh no. Anyway, we're back. Thank you. These were actually made for me. I love these. I love them. Anyway, so the Eight of Swords reversed means that you have connected to the answer and that you have started moving in that direction to get out of the rut that you're in. So that's good. All right. So that's our card of the day. Got to get quiet so that you can figure out what the next step is. And this card is letting you know that you can figure out what the next step is, and that you can make movement so that you can get out of the rut that you're in. All right. Now we're gonna manifest with these cards. Let's see what they're gonna have us manifest with. I'm just about to pull a card and see what comes up. Let's see. All right. So the first card that we're gonna use. Oh, here we go. Bam. This is the Two of Pentacles, right? So the Two of Pentacles, anytime you see Pentacles, is dealing with money. So you can use the Pentacle tarot card to manifest money. This is specifically about manifesting a balance in your money. So if you have been overdrawn on your account, if you have had bills coming in that you can't pay, or you like always scraping to get this one before you can get that one, or things like and this is also about, first let me do the financial balance. So you can use this card if you're trying to motivate yourself to create a budget, or get a business plan, things that are going to keep your money balanced. What you would do is you would take this card out, the Two of Pentacles, and you would write your intentions on a piece of paper, put this on top of it, and put your candle on top of that. And I like tea light candles because you can continue to work with that energy. And so every night, just put your tea light candle on there until you get more clarity in your financial space, or until you create that budget until you find that financial balance within your life. This is a beautiful card for that. This is also a card for emotional balance. So if you have a life that's full of chaos and you always got to run from this thing to that thing, so many people pulling on you, this card can also help you to find balance. Like if you're trying to balance between your own personal life or personal me time and your family time. Right. So Sherry, no, a lot of people don't have cards. So this might motivate you to get some cards. And cards aren't that expensive. You can get just a basic. I always suggest that if people are going to get tarot cards, they just get a basic Rider-Waite tarot deck. Now, people be like, what? They got white folks on them. Why you getting the cards with the white folks on them? First of all, these cards got black folks on them. I went and found some Rider-Waites with black folks on them. I had to find one. See, that's a black guy. Now, it did take me forever to get these cards. They were created by somebody, and they only had a limited number of decks. And I ordered them when COVID first was like when it was really strong and everybody was quarantined in the house. I ordered them, and it took them like 6 months to get to me, but they were worth it. But the reason I say use Rider-Waite, just the basic Rider-Waite cards with the white folks and everything, is because it allows you to have all the symbolism that you can pull from. A lot of times when they do these new decks and they put black people on them, I love it. I love to see the faces, but they take the details out. They take the trees out. They take the mountains out. They take the water out. And all of that stuff helps you to focus your energy on what you're trying to manifest. So for instance, this guy in this Two of Pentacles, he's like topsy-turvy, trying to balance these two pentacles, right? And behind him is the water, and the water represents the emotions that he's trying to also balance, right? And the ships represent the blessings that are coming in, right? So if you are trying to work energy so that you can balance the things in your life and maintain emotional clarity and emotional balance, the Two of Pentacles is a perfect card for that, for you to like spend your meditation time, maybe your 5 minutes here, which light your candle, sit with that energy and focus on these are the things I'm trying to bring into my life. I'm trying to bring in emotional balance. I'm trying to bring in financial balance so that I'm always able to continue to keep my money flowing. It's got that infinity symbol in there. That means your money is always flowing. See that infinity symbol? I know, Bahati, you know about the infinity. It keeps going and it never ends. That's my mathematician friend. All right, let's see what else they're going to have us work on. Let's see what else they're going to have. And if you got any questions while I'm doing this, please feel free to ask. People have told me that they heard that you shouldn't buy your first deck of tarot cards, that it should be gifted to you. I do not subscribe to that, because if that's the case, you may be waiting forever to get a deck of cards. So I say go buy your first gift them to yourself. That's what you do. All right. Yes, come on now. All right. What's the next card? Oh, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Now, cups are about love and emotions. So you're going to use the Page of Cups, especially if you like doing a love thing and you want to manifest new love in your life. The Page of Cups is good for that. Wait, pause. But wait, I like going to other people for readings. Oh, and you should still go to other people for readings. Let me tell you something. I got about 5 decks of cards I've been reading for 25 years. I don't know, 25 plus years. And I still go to other people for readings. Because sometimes it's the hardest to read for yourself. Just know that. It's the hardest to read for yourself because it's hard for you to detach from the thing that you asking about. So you be like, I think this card mean, like, no, I don't mean that. You just want that. Oh, sorry. So that's why I'm talking about, this is why I'm talking about other things you can do with your tarot cards. Because, sometimes people are called to get their tarot cards and they don't know what else they can do with it. So you can use your cards to manifest things. You can use your cards to help you to visualize your prayers and connect to the symbolism and that energy of bringing things into the world. So the Page of Cups is an emotional cup, right? And not just love, not only love, but for things that you love. So if you're losing the passion for your art, if you're losing the passion for your business, or you at work and it ain't hitting, this card you can use to help you to focus on finding that thing that you love. Finding that thing that motivates you. You can connect it to fertility. Fertility is that fish. When your grandmama used to dream about fish, that meant what somebody was pregnant. So pregnancy is more than just a physical act of being pregnant. It is also bringing forth something from nothing and giving birth to it. So if you're working on new ideas, if you're working on changing things in your life, new habits and all of that. What's from your dream, Brittany? The Brittany Brand 01. What's from your dream? You deja vu'd us today? Nice. So the other things that you can focus on, remember I said colors are everything. Colors, symbolism, so the water, we know anytime there's water in the also, he has on red, the little red arms, and his leggings are red. First of all, them some cute leggings. Ain't they cute? Anyway, that represents your passion, right? And so if you're trying to reconnect to your passion, how sometimes we get bored with life and you're doing the same thing over and over again, and you're trying to figure out a new way to do something or a new habit in your life. The Page of Cups is going to help you to connect to that. It's going to help you with communication. Cups are about speaking your feelings, speaking about, what you're passionate about. If you're in a relationship and you're trying to focus more on that relationship and bringing forth that energy, the Page of Cups can help you do that. Pause. I think so. A lady came to me and said that I needed to do what I love, fashion, food blogging. I work in advertising. Come on now, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. So that's a perfect example of when you would use this, especially the red in this card for helping you to focus on that. When you said, I need to do what I love, sometimes we get that message. You need to do what you love. You need to take the Page of Cups and you put your prayers up. So, with this, I see you, Sherry, I'm going to answer you in a second. With this card exercise. Hey, Kiki, I'll see you next week. With this card exercise, it's important that you include with it your intentions, your prayers. Hey, the Sorcerer 11_2. You're saying, I want to connect with my passion in life. I want to connect with what I'm emotionally charged about. I want to focus my energy on that which is going to bring me financial stability, on that which is going to allow me to feel fulfilled in my life. And then you're going to take this card and put that on top of that and light that candle on top of it. Same thing. Now, things that you can add to this, you can add oils to it and anoint the candle with the oils. You can add the incense to it. You can wrap the card and the whole thing in like a certain color. So like red for passion, blue for peace, pink for love, purple for royalty, like all of the white for elevation. So you can use all of these colors and things to kind of like compound your prayers with these cards. So Cherie said, where do I get cards? So you know what? You can order them online. I ain't even gonna front. You could get tarot cards online. You put Rider-Waite tarot cards, RIDER WAITE tarot cards, and they're gonna pop up all over the place. You can go to spiritual stores, anywhere where they sell like spiritual candles and things. They have usually a basic set of tarot. You can go, but right now, okay, you can go to the store. What's Barnes and Nobles? They got tarot cards, and they got a bunch of tarot cards. They got like a whole shelf full of tarot cards. Now, again, I suggest that you start with just basic set so that you can learn how to align yourself with those images. If you get them like designer cards, like the Egyptian tarot or the, Orisha tarot or whatever, they are taking the basic Rider-Waite deck and they're twisting it, or they're tweaking it, I should say. But a lot of times what happens is the symbols flap. You just have like a dude standing with a shield with like 5 cowrie shells. Like, what the hell do that mean? I don't know. I suggest that you start with the real way. Hold on, Mama, I need her own cards. That would be so. Why you? I'm gonna tell you, I heard that earlier this week, and I'm really upset that you over here trying to validate that mess, Bahati, the mess. Maybe that's coming up. I hate you so. Anyway, okay, let's get one more card. And if y'all got questions, again, put them in the chat. Cherie, I told you where to get cards. Yes, online, bookstore, esoterical store. Those places where they sell like crystals and things like that, and candles and oils. They usually have some tarot cards. I do, by the way, tarot training. It is $50 an hour or $50 a session. And you can do weekly or bi-weekly, once a month. You can say, Mama Lewa, I got my own cards and I did a reading, but I'm not sure what that means. Can you help me with this reading? Yes, $50. Thank you. So that is a service that I provide. Boom. Next card. Oh, it's the Ace of Wands. This is a creative night. Because the Ace of Wands are about new ideas. Aces in and of itself are about new beginnings, right? So if you say you're trying to get a new job, or say you just broke up with your boo and you want a whole new life, you know how you be like, we've been together for 10 years and now I got my whole life back. What is I'm gonna do? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, because it's new ideas, new habits, new people, places, and things. It's about you using your power to manifest all the wonderful things that you want. It's about thinking up new ideas. It's about writing. It's about creating dances, whatever. This is an artist card. This is a creative card. This is a manifestation card. Because wands, first of all, it's like a magic wand. Boop, something out of nothing. Boop, something out of nothing. That's what wands do. But with this wand, that's why I love these cards. So when you look at this wand, you see that it has little leaves on it. And leaves represent new growth, right? So, hey, Chandrika Johnson, like her whole name in there. New growth. And it's about like new growth through work. It's, you go through the winter time, you gestate, somebody poured some water on it, a little sun on it, and then all of a sudden it came out. So it's like manifestation of something that came from thought that was worked on, and then now you can see a little bit of the results. So that's the Ace of Wands, the energy of the Ace of Wands. The energy of the Ace of Wands also helps us, in this card, helps us to connect to our spiritual health. So our ancestors, this part right here, represents the part of our lives. I said your whole government name. So the clouds in this picture represent, like, if I want to incorporate my ancestors, well, be manifesting this and bringing this into life. If you've had a hard time, like, bringing it out of the idea stage into the, let me actually feel this and touch this, the Ace of Wands is a card that you want to work with, right? I love the Ace of Wands. So, and this is the other part. Hey, Rachel. Hey, goddaughter. So this other part I was going to say. So like Sherry said earlier, I don't have tarot cards. You could look up tarot cards online and see which pictures resonate with you. But say you're not a tarot reader, because some of this is for people who actually are working with cards. This is when you do a Google search for things that you're trying to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest a new job, look up pictures of people working. Like if you want an office job, you look up office workers, and then you print out one of them pictures and you slap your candle on that. This is about the symbolisms and working with the symbols. So if you're trying to manifest love in your life and a long lasting nurturing love, then look up happy Black couples and just pick one, print them out, or screenshot them and use those images. So we got to pull these images. They don't have to be the tarot cards. I'm just using that as an example. But you can get your images from anywhere. If you slick like that, go on outside and take pictures of stuff. Banker, manifestation, banker. Go to the bank and take pictures of people's balance on the ATM when you walk up. This person, I walked up one time to somebody, they left their little screen up. They had like $3,000 in the bank. I should have took a picture of that so I could manifest that for myself. Not so that I could get their $3,000, but so I get my own $3,000. So this is, what is the word? Concrete with what it is we say we're trying to get. So like, say you want a car and you wanted a brand new Jeep. Then you might be like, well, I got 5 pictures of a Jeep. But maybe when you want to find a picture of somebody in a car who is really happy in their car, somebody who is like have the kind of energy that you want to have in your car. They used to have these car commercials for Black folks, and it'd be like some middle-class Black person with a suit on, driving in a all Black car. Like that's a whole vibe, as they say. So get a picture of the vibe that you're trying to manifest with your new car or with your new house, and get a picture of that and put that on your altar, on your manifesting space. So somebody said earlier that they're trying to buy a house. And things like that, where there are multiple steps. We a lot of times get bogged down with what I don't have, right? I don't have a down payment. I can't find the right house. I haven't been in a first-time home buyers program. I don't know which neighborhood I want to live. None of that is your business. None of it. What is your business is to, hey, Elaine, what is your business is to lay down the foundation of what you want the universe to bring to you. So if it's a house with 2 bathrooms, if you need a basement, if you're saying I want to have a yard, I need to feel comfortable in my house. I want to be in a safe place. I want to feel elegant when I walk in. I want it to be warm and inviting. I want it to be something that I can pay for and not have to, be worried about the mortgage. I want favor when it comes to, loans or whatever. Those are the things that you're looking for images to reinforce. So find a picture of somebody receiving a mortgage loan. Find a picture of somebody walking into their new house. These are the things. It don't matter what the house looked like in the picture. It don't matter, if it's the right state or whatever. What matters is the feeling in that picture. And then that's what you start to work. You're going to work your oils into that picture. You're going to put your incense, the smoke roll around that picture. You're going to light your candles, and the candles you're going to light are going to resonate that color. So it's going to be gold, so that it's a sustainable wealth. It's a sustainable house. It's going to be red so that the money and the opportunities can come quickly. It's going to be green so you will always have your money flowing. It's going to be white so that you can have peace of mind and you can think through how to get through all of the loopholes and stuff. And these are the ways that you're layering these they're like mini rituals, really. And if you can, I don't know which one it is. You could, here's a nice one. This is a good one. The 4 of Wands is a good card to use for manifesting a house. First of all, it's a big ass house in the back. let's just go there. There's a big ass house in the back. But this is a celebration card. So these people are celebrating something great that has happened. And so if you get a brand new house, everybody gonna celebrate. It's gonna be a housewarming. You're gonna have people outside barbecuing and shit. It's gonna be beautiful. So get those things that's gonna resonate that energy that you're trying to get. And it doesn't, and let me reiterate, it does not, you're welcome, honey. It doesn't have to be the tarot cards. I am just showing different ways to use images to help you visualize not just what the physical thing it is that you're trying to get, but the feeling of the physical thing that you're trying to get, so that we can expand how we're using pictures, how we're using visualization, how we're using our mind to connect to that thing that hasn't happened yet. All right. Find y'all some images to help visualize. Plenty of buffering on my end. We'll have to watch later. Oh, Elaine, that's not you. That's me. If it's on Instagram, I'm not sure. I know YouTube and Facebook has been buffering all day night. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it together. This is a new house, and I don't know where the internet hot spaces are, but we're going to get it together. At least this time the light stayed on. And my computer was charged. So, hey, Cooley, your herbs. Cool your herbs. Okay, I'm going to get it. Anyway, I'll be messing up all the Instagram names. I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. So, if you have questions about visualizing things, if you want to get practice in an organized way of manifesting and creating manifestation altars, that is Spiritual Tools Part 1, which is $300 for a 5-week course. I will keep y'all posted when I will be teaching that again. Spiritual Tools Part 2 starts in May, and that is all about herbs and altars. So it's herbs, the spiritual properties, medicinal properties of herbs, all the different things that you can do with herbs, tinctures, butters, syrups, and whatever. Then we go and we end with creating your ancestor altar and your spirit guide altar. So hit me if you're interested in any of that. If I still do readings. If you want a reading, hit me up. 1 card, 3 cards, 7 card, life reading. That's what I do. All right. Peace out. Bye, Donna. Bye, y'all. Bye, YouTubers.